Welcome back to Curry Soup. My name is Julian. So today we are at Kampung Senyawan, Jepun. As you may hear, the name might sound quite unique. That's because this kampung, this village in Samarahan area here, used to be colonized by the Japanese. Back in the 1800s, after the colonization of the British, Charles Brooks, all and whatnot, you all know lah. This is one of the place which is quite rural, where the Japanese lived and colonized as well, apart from the big cities in Kuching. So as you can see from the recordings earlier, there's a steam engine kapal wak, as in Malay, left behind at the entrance of the village, and you saw the temple where they give their prayers to their gods or whatsoever. And right behind me is a very huge water tank, and also beneath here is a prison cell. We'll show that recording to you in a moment of how small and very narrow it is inside. So we don't know how did these people suffer back then, people in this village. We interviewed a villager earlier, a very old man who is in his 60s or 70s like that. He said that there was a cemetery nearby, and in the 1946, I think, one of the descendants of the Japanese came back and took all the ashes and cleaned up the place and brought the ashes back with him to Japan. So we couldn't really find any traces of the cemetery now, just that some old leftover buildings you can see later. What you see behind me is the leftovers during the Japanese colonization era. Some machinery that they used to process or flatten out pieces of rubber back then during the Japanese colonization era. So you can see it's quite old already, it's abandoned here, no one is using it, and it is also poorly maintained, and it's right nearby the water tank also earlier. It's just from my 1 o'clock area.